We had actually felt that the conflict in South Sudan that began in Juba and spread to the other part of South Sudan, in our thinking, we just said we are peaceful people. We are not going to have that problem. So it's going to be the problem of the other part of South Sudan. So we were priding ourselves, but overnight, we just got our young people in the bush. We couldn't see many of them on the road. We were told, Bishop, young people have gone to the bush. How? They've gone to the bush to fight the government. The government was preparing to fight them, and then we said, well, as a churches and a group of religion, we took the courage to come together and say we need to come in and solve the problem. We met humiliation, we met threat, we met harassment, but yet we were committed. That's what we call a resilient. We were able at the end to celebrate the fact that over 10,000 of them, we brought them out of the bush.
We, the South Sudanese people, that's the direction we have to take, to be the drivers of the peace we need, work for it, then our partners in the world can be able to join us.
We're going to have to be innovative. We're going to have to design a new approach that shifts the focus from meeting people's needs to actually reducing people's needs. What this is going to entail is really a big tent approach where all of the humanitarian donors and the development partners get together, but with community at the forefront.
Partnership for Recovery and Resilience model consists of working across agencies and across sectors in geographically targeted areas where donors and international agencies would co-locate, collaborate, and coordinate their investments. And this is premised on the assumption that the community itself is ready for such an engagement.
With the presence of the Resilience and the Recovery program in Yambio, the partners come together. They are issuing us some food items to the IDPs and the refugees. It has relieved us from the burden of crowding in one compound, feeding many people with the little resources.
Vulnerable population in Yambio right now have a lot of hope of recovering from the shocks and troubles of the conflict that they have been that they have gone through in livelihoods, in social economic aspect of their life, and even their social cohesion. This has really greatly improved due to partners coming together.
Convergence is key to making partnership work at the grassroots level. The Naduru Primary School in Yambio is a good example.
The impact of all what has been happening from the connected and co-location task that has been done by different partners in different dimensions. So it has really made it so possible for the learners to sustain their staying in the school. So the development of the school, the structure of the school, the security of the school, the feeding program, even including their hygiene.
The nexus between relief and resilience programming is a very important one, and it's a big challenge for South Sudan. What is necessary in order to come to resilience program is you have to acknowledge the fact that you still need to have relief efforts, but you also want to have resilience efforts, but you have to make sure the two don't collide. The Partnership for Recovery and Resilience is exactly the place which can solve this problem, because you have all these actors and all these entities getting together so they can start to coordinate their efforts to make sure that you're not doing the same thing at the same time.
The international community is trying to save lives in the most difficult situations by providing relief assistance. The people within the community are trying to grow their lives despite the instability. So what the partnership is doing is providing a space in which, even short of complete stability, the international actors who are concerned about these communities can partner with them to grow the private sector. And ultimately, that's what the people want.
If you look at the potential of Yambio applying private sector initiatives as part of the partnership, I think that potential is quite high. So Equatorian Tea Company is an example of that.
We're looking at a lot of different opportunities that we can help the community and the state and the county to develop. We're well suited as we employ a great deal of people already, and we feel that employment creates stability. People want stability, they want peace in this area, and they're hoping that jobs will be created. And then once the jobs are created, it will bring further stability. And if we can start doing something good in Sara, Yambio, other states will follow, and less people will be going to war.
We don't want war again. We are very strong forward. We think that how can we live longer in peace? The only thing we can do is let us join together to live in peace. That is our plan, and that is our opinion.
Resilience cannot be delivered from the outside. Resilience is an internal capacity that can only be reinforced. Therefore, the partnership is really about helping communities deliver on their own ambitions and commitments to peace and stability. That's the real work of resilience.